Hi yogis. I don't know if you could tell or not, but I just did a big, fiery, sweaty practice. I'm so sweaty right now. And it's actually on YouTube. You can look, it's the Agni, firing up the belly, or belly fire. Check that out, Agni, A-G-N-Y. That's a great fire, sweat-inducing practice. But now that I'm really warmed up, and once you're really warmed up, we're gonna practice the binds, the arm binds around the leg. Because there's a couple of ways to unlock this, and strangely, it's not stretching out farther. It's backing off, bending the limbs, and going deeper into that seed of foundation, of earthiness, and of core connection, of drawing deeper towards your center. That's actually going to help you get the bind faster than reaching everywhere for it and then going, why can't I get this sucker ever? But you will, today or soon. And sooner if you back it off and work from that core and foundation first. All right, so let's go to the mat. So for your binds, you want to have done some arm warmers, shoulder strengtheners, and movements like plank, chaturanga. You can do 3 to 5 of my core sun salutations, then the Agni practice, and then you'll be plenty ready for this if you need to know. All right, so we're going to come into downward facing dog. Lift the right leg to the sky, and on your exhale, bring that knee into your chest for core plank 1. Good. Inhale, sweep the leg up. Exhale, 2. So just moving those shoulder joints nicely, keeping them warm. Inhale, lift up. And 3, knee comes to the chest. This time you sweep your right foot to the right thumb. Lift your hips high and ground that back heel so we're not sinking. Okay, so we're going to stay really high. The higher you stay, the easier it is to get that first binding moment. Walk yourself inside the front foot. Bend your elbows. You see, all of this I'm doing to back you off to help you get this pose much faster. A lot of times we go straight or we're already out here and then we try to get it. I can't even get that when my arms are straight and my spine is straight. We've got to bend. This can instantly get you into the pose. So you're going to bend down, soften the spine, but keep the legs really firm in their warrior stance. Hips are as high as you can get them. Now take the right arm under, palm turns up so you can bend the elbow around that leg. Left arm wraps around the back. Both elbows are very bent so you can catch a hold of the hand. So traditionally, the bottom hand will clasp the top hand or wrist or fingers. I like to make a double OK sign, double knowledge mudra, double Gaya mudra, and link them together. It just feels free and good, but you can do what you want. So we're pressing the feet down, lifting the hips. Now you've got the bind a little more easily, and if you don't, you grab a belt or a tie, or you just press your hands into your body wherever they are. All right, and we're going to curl the tailbone to get that front hip crease to lift so we're not chomping off our front hip joint and connection. Now lengthen the spine. Now spin the bottom rib cage towards the top. Elbows are still bent. You see that? So you can keep the bind. Now when the spine is straight and the belly is engaged, tailbone is long, now try stretching the arms straighter. You might be amazed at how much faster you can get this pose. So that's the last thing you do, not the first. Good. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, slowly release. We're going to step to switch legs, or you can jump switch. Place the back knee down. Let's stretch that back knee a little bit, back hip crease. All right, so we're going to take the hands inside the front foot, bend the back knee. Reach back with the right hand, and try to gently press the foot into the hand as you bring the heel towards the hip back there, towards the sit bone. Curl your tailbone down, stretching the entire quadriceps and lifting up a little bit of action through that top hip crease. So we don't want to lean all the way forward and passively stretch it. We just want to engage it in a stretch. Good. Take a very deep breath in and exhale, release. Let's take it to the other side, shall we? Downward facing dog. Lift the left leg high. Exhale. Knee to chest 1. Inhale, lift up. And 2. Fingers are firm. Fingertips are actively pressing. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to chest. Hover there for a moment. Get higher, high if you can. And then from there, sweep the left foot to the left thumb. Lift the back hip high. And ground that back foot, warrior stance. Take both hands inside. Bend the elbows. And walk yourself in. This is a first step I hardly see anyone do in practice, and this is the one that will really unlock the pose for you. So feel free to let the top body just rest and cascade down, but the legs stay very strong. So lift all 10 toes. Make sure your arches are lifting. The groins are lifting. The sit bones are wide. The belly is up, and then you can take it and walk as far in as you can. I breathe here for a few moments because this feels amazing. Stretching open some secret hard to get to places along that mid and upper back. And once you're ready, left arm goes behind that thigh. Right arm comes up and around the back. I'm changing nothing about my body right now. I'm way in. All right, so make the double okay. Then from here, curl the tailbone. Draw the belly in, lengthen the spine, and the arms should naturally want to float a little bit longer. That's it. And then from here, really stamp that front foot down, and try to get that left hip crest off of the thigh a little bit more. Lengthen the spine more and spin, top shoulder onto the back. There's the pose. You can do a lot with this, stretching the front leg straighter, stepping it forward to bird of paradise, turning it into fan pose and a bind. Lots of stuff, but once you learn this template bind, then you can start moving into those other things. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Unwind the bind, step it back, downward facing dog. Let's switch that. Right foot forward, back knee down, and take the spin. Something else you can do here, you can take both hands inside, left hand grabs onto that left foot, but sometimes try it the other way. Right hand down, left arm reaches. Now you're in a twist. Great for detoxification, this one. Press your foot into your hand. Draw that heel at the same time towards its same sitting bone. So left heel to left sit bone now. Lift the belly, get some space, and spin. Good. So whatever variation you're choosing, on the first side, do it on this side, or if you're doing this twist, switch to the other side and do the twist there. Switch to this side and do the straightforward one so you're nice and even. All right, take a deep inhale. Exhale, slowly take it back, downward facing dog. Walk your feet together, bend the knees deeply, look forward, and either walk or hop until your shins come onto the floor and you can sit on those shins. So we're going to counter stretch and prepare the body for more binding to come in your practice if you choose it, and to unwind from all of those chaturangas as well, plank poses, crow poses, all the stuff we do for that chest to strengthen, but sometimes it can really collapse. So press the hands down, breathe freedom into the chest, the shoulders, and the arms. Good, take another deep inhale, and exhale. We'll fold slowly forward into child's pose from there, and you can take your rest of your practice however you like, hopefully moving back into that bind and trying some other variations. And now that you're nice and warm, that should be totally more available to you than ever before. And repetition is magic, so keep practicing, yogis. You'll get there. Namaste.